What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Living Freed channel. My name is Tyler Freed, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can separate yourself from, I would say, about 90% of the people in the trucking industry. I'm going to be talking about the mindset you have to have, the plan that you have to succeed in trucking, whether you're a company driver, an owner-operator, somebody who goes from owner-operator to fleet owner. Whatever you want to do with trucking, you can be successful. I believe 100%. You can be successful depending on the plan you create and actually implement. You can be successful doing all three of those things. You could be successful as a company driver who invests in other things, which I'm going to get to. You could be successful as an owner-operator who doesn't want to go past one truck. They're an owner-operator and they want to invest in other things after they get that first truck. Or you want to expand in the trucking business and actually grow a fleet. Those are all different options in trucking. Now, there's many other different positions outside of like driving or growing in the trucking industry as a driver. You could be a broker, a dispatcher. There's so many different positions, okay? You could work for a trucking company in sales, whatever. But I'm going to talk about it from going from, getting your CDL, becoming a company driver, and that perspective. Why? Because that's what I do. And so now this mindset and this plan can be applied to every single career out there. I'm just using trucking as the example because that is what I do, like I said. So if you're new, I appreciate you for clicking on the video. Make sure you like the video, sub to the channel. If you're already somebody that's subscribed, make sure you like the video. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm if you like the video, so make sure you do that. So anyway, what is that mindset you have to have? First and foremost, when you get into trucking, or if you're gonna get into trucking, you need to think to yourself, what am I trying to accomplish with this career? What am I trying to accomplish? The sky is the limit as far as how much money you can earn in trucking. The sky is the limit. It really is, because as a company driver, of course, you're going to get capped out as a company driver. You are. But you can go the business route and make more money over time. Now, is it going to be easy? Are you going to come into trucking and in your first year make $100,000 a year? Probably not. No, your first year is your learning year. That is the year where you get your CDL, you go through training, and when you go solo after training, you're going to be getting your true experience then, whenever you don't have a trainer in the truck to help guide you, right? And so, but after that first year, and a lot of companies too that pay very well in that first year, they're not going to pay you very well in that first year. Just being honest, you'll probably make 50 to 60, maybe 70, depending on who you start with and what rate you get starting out. But I would say 50 to 60 your first year. Then after that, though, after you hit that 1 year mark and you get that experience and you have a safe, clean background, you're going to be totally fine. You're going to be able to go out and get a much higher rate per mile if you stay company. Now, if you have the money and you want to go out after 1 year and buy a truck, well, you'll make a lot more money because you'll be an owner-operator. But most people are not going to be in the financial position after just 1 year of driving to be an owner-operator. So if you want to make more money as a company driver, start with that starter company, get through the training, get through that first year. Then after that, start looking, well, before you even hit that 1 year mark, if it's not a great company and you don't want to stay there, start looking and preparing to go to a much better company. And you will be able to go there, because once you hit that year, a lot of different options open up to you. The problem is a lot of new drivers quit before they hit that first year, because trucking gets really good as far as the income goes when you get the experience. That's when trucking is fun. That's when trucking is good, because you are very confident in your ability to maneuver this truck, and also confident in your ability to do this job safely and efficiently and be very productive driving this truck. Your first year, you're not going to do as well your first year as you are in your second, third, fourth, and fifth year, because you're a way better truck driver by then. So first and foremost, get in, get your experience, and then, but think about that whole time while you're going through that process. Think about how much money you want to make. How much do you want to make? Do you want to just keep going and try to make as much as you can? That's what I would recommend. That's what I want to do. over the long run. I don't want to have a cap. I don't want to limit myself. But some people are cool with just, hey, as long as I get to 90,000 a year, I'm good, right? If that's you, that's great. But just figure out what you want to do with trucking. Figure out what you want to do with that career. Let's say you don't want to become an owner operator. Well, you need to figure out what you want to do with your money. Don't just get into trucking and just blow all the money you're making, whether you're owner op or company driver, doesn't matter. Get into trucking and have a plan with your money. I always talk about this, and if you're mad that I always bring this up, I don't care at all, because people need to hear this. New truck drivers need to hear this, because why come into trucking and waste all of your time, waste years of your life out on the road? Yeah, you get to see the beautiful parts of the country, but why waste years of your life not getting ahead financially? Because trucking pays a very good income. It does. It pays very, very well. But if you do not manage that money correctly, you are not going to get ahead. You are not going to get ahead. If you waste it all on random crap, you're not going to get ahead, period. So you need to use this job, use this business to fund other things, fund getting out of debt, fund going back to school, fund investing in the stock market, real estate, fund becoming an owner operator, growing a fleet, whatever it is you want to do. But your mindset, if you're going to be successful at trucking, your mindset has to be, I'm not going to give up until I reach my goal. Because I can tell you right now, there are going to be bad days in trucking just like any other career. But the truth is, here's the truth, and I know this because I've gone through it for the last 5 years, is as long as you don't give up and as long as you keep your eye on the prize, you're going to reach your goals. Now, how long it takes is going to be determined by how hard you work and how well you maneuver in this business. It is. But set goals for yourself before you get into trucking. Set goals for the income you want to make. Set goals for what you're going to do with the money. And never, ever give up on your goals. Never do that. Don't do that. Too many people give up because they think 5 years is a long time. It's really not that long. In order to become a millionaire, you can become a millionaire in trucking, and I've done a video about this. If you really hit it hard, really hit it hard. Most people will not accomplish it because it's just too hard to do it, but it is possible. You could become a millionaire in, I believe, 10 to 12 years if you do what I talk about in previous videos. 10 to 12 years, but you could become beyond a millionaire in 15 to 20 years and be totally financially free. You could start out in trucking at 21 or 25, whatever age you're starting at, and in 20 years you will be a multi-millionaire and be financially free and never have to work a job ever again. I can promise you that. If you can get out of debt and you can save up that 6-month emergency fund, and then beyond that, start investing in assets. And if you invest heavily, 40, 50, 60% of your income for 15 to 20 years, you will be totally financially free. You will be able to retire early, especially you young guys watching me, even younger than me. I'm 28 right now, but there's guys watching me that are 21, 22, 23. And you guys watching me now, if you can get out of debt and start investing huge percentages of your income, you will become financially free and you will be successful financially in trucking. I don't care what any of the naysayers say. Doesn't matter what they say, because men lie, women lie, numbers do not lie. If you can make 6 figures a year as a truck driver after getting a year of experience, which is very possible to do that, let's say you make 80 to 110,000 a year, depending on the job you get after that first year of experience. If you're saving and investing $40 to $50,000, $60,000 a year, you do that over 15 to 20 years, again, you're going to be a multimillionaire. And is it possible to save and invest that amount of money? Yes, it is with trucking. It is 100%. 100%, especially if you, again, get out of debt and don't have a lot of expenses. And you can save and invest the majority of your income. But your mindset has to be, as well, delayed gratification. If you can't delay gratification, you're not going to be successful at any business. Trucking, any business, doesn't matter. Like I said at the beginning, this mindset applies to every field. It does. And all the naysayers and doubters that comment on my channel, well, you're never going to achieve success, because if you can't be uncomfortable in the short term, you're never going to be successful in the long term, period. You're not. So your mindset has to be, I need to set goals. I need to never give up on those goals, and I need to think long term, right? But it's amazing, man. You will achieve, if you really hit it hard, you will achieve a lot of those goals you set faster than you expected, especially if you get really excited about it, and especially if you get really, just wound up about it. That's just the facts, because I know that, because that's happened to me. That's happened to me. That's happened to me and my wife. But this is my channel, so I kind of just talk about me. But, both me and my wife do it. We set goals together. And if you have a spouse, you need to set goals with them and get on the same page. And that helps when two people are doing it. It's even better, right? And so, anyway, I just wanted to touch on something that I believe is very important, because a lot of my videos, I want newer drivers to watch. People that are just getting into trucking, they're in CDL school, or they're thinking about going to CDL school, or they just started with the company. I want people to watch my channel and learn that, hey, in the long run, as long as you stick it out, you set goals and have a plan, you will be totally fine in this business. You will have great success in this business. So I really appreciate each and every one of you guys for watching my channel. God bless. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace out.